Happy, happy Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock. Happy, happy Halloween, Halloween.
I just wanted to wish everybody a happy Halloween, even though by the time I get this thing uploaded, it probably won't be on the East Coast at least, because it's about 9:45 here now. So by the time I get unlazy and do all the editing on this crap, yeah, it'll probably be Happy November. But oh well, I don't know, I'll petition for Halloween to go for another, year. Can we just have Halloween until next Halloween, and then maybe we can think about Christmas? But anyway, just wanted to do a quick little update on stuff. I got some work done on my Madman Mars figure. Not a whole ton. I don't know, I've been busy with other things. I've actually been really slacking off this week because of Halloween stuff, and my girlfriend and I were planning doing a lot of decorating crap for a party, and did a zombie walk, which I did, my last video with all the crummy zombie makeup and stuff. Well, not really crummy, but yeah. So I've been kind of slacking off on sculpting this week, but I will show you what I have accomplished. And as I said, Madman here. I finished up his upper overalls. I probably will have to bring the bottom part down, out a little bit, because it looks like it's tucking in here, but I'm gonna wait till I finish the legs to do that, so I can get it all even, correct looking. Beyond that, his upper body's pretty much sculpted. A little bit of detail left in here. Clasps and the collar on his shirt need to be done. And his feet are somewhat done. Still need to do all the claws and stuff on them and shape them a little more. Nothing done on the head. I still need to hair it, but I don't know. The hair I have for him, I do not like working with, and I've been debating taking his hair out and redoing it with a better hair, or going and just sculpting it, and I'm really not sure what direction I want to go. I could get this to look good, but it's just going to take a lot of work, and I'm not sure if it's worth it for that, so still debating that one. But that is Madman Mars for right now. And this next project I kind of started randomly. I was originally not going to show you guys, and I was just going to be like, maybe put the Jaws theme in here. But you could guess what this means. There's only one of two things this could mean, and the answer to one of those things is yes, and the answer to one of those things is probably pretty soon. But, yeah, to be less cryptic, this is the beginnings of my Cropsy 7-inch figure. And, just to point out first thing, I was trying to be lazy and use the arms of the jacket and put them on his body here. I don't like it, so those are going to go and be sculpted the way I should have done it from the first, the beginning. You can see his undershirt is down there. He has the beginning of pants. I don't know what it is, I just don't feel like sculpting pants right now. This is a jacket off of an Undertaker figure. I think it works pretty well for Cropsy. And the head is not done, so do not judge it yet. But I have gotten a decent amount of stuff in there. The neck still needs to be sculpted and all that fun stuff, but he's starting to look like Cropsy. Yes, it's kind of obvious, but it was the 6 scale version that one did recently that kind of inspired me to want to do this figure. I had a body. It's actually one of the newer WWE figures, and I kind of didn't have a project with it because I didn't realize how short it was, and then I just decided that I wouldn't really care if Cropsy was a little on the short side, so I started sculpting him. I'll probably give him kind of platform shoes to some extent, but there he is with his choppers. Hedge clippers, that's what they're called, hedge clippers. But yeah, look for him coming soon as well. Those hands are red from another figure, so don't worry about them being red. I will make them look like gloves. Before I get too overly distracted and forget to mention it, well, two things to mention. One, Corpse 432, your Myers is in the works, and I will do an update on him next video. I left him on the back porch after I dremeled him, so I still need to go actually bring him in. It took a little while for all the parts to get in for him, but he is beginning to happen, so you should get him pretty soon, or at least get progress on him pretty soon, I promise. And 11808 Clover actually got my Night He Came Home Myers figure the day after I shipped it. You gotta love shipping to somebody who lives a couple hours away. And he did a review on the figure, which was kind of fun to watch, because I've never had anybody review any of my work before, so that was fun to see personally. But I'll put a link to his video in the below commenty thing, and I hate saying that because YouTube will probably move it, and then people will be like, what the heck are you pointing to down here? You know, it's in the sidebar now, or it's, 30 degrees northwest of your video, and then I'll just look like an idiot from the past. But anyway, so that was the stuff I almost forgot to say. And if you can't tell, I'm trying not to bother editing this video, so I'm just trying to ramble everything off as I think of it. So it might sound a little more disjointed than it has recently. But yeah, next up is welcome to prime time. Next up is my TV Freddy. And this is my second 6-scale, well, it's my third technical 6-scale project, but I got a lot of work done on it. Still need to do all the little controls and doodads on here, and I actually bring the screen out because, it's a curved, whatever you call it, curved glass on there. The head, as of right now, I'm heavily modifying the head. I really just am using it for the joint from the Mezco 12-inch Freddy. So I'm going to cut off his nose and all this. It's just going to, because these are smaller than a sideshow head, so I'm going to bring it up to the size of a normal 6-scale figurehead. And that will perch up here. I'll do all the rubber and stuff like he is in the movie, where it's kind of like the top of the TV came up with him. And the arms are still very much in progress. I had to kind of butcher some sideshow arms to make joints, but you can see they are pretty articulated. Now just watch me break it on camera. But they are pretty articulated. I took out a little bit of rotation. They still have rotation in the forearm and in the wrist. But I took out the rotation back up at this part. So you do lose that. But it was a little unwieldy trying to make the arms thin. But you already see I have some circuitry on here already, some metal claws and stuff. There's going to be plenty more of that. Because honestly, in the movie, you really can't see this inner armature. It's really just covered with stuff. So that's the look that I'm going for. But, you can get the arms out there. I haven't decided yet if I want to do a victim. I'm leaning towards not, but definitely open to people's opinions if anybody has anything to say on that matter. But I'm really excited about this one. I'm going to get a sideshow stand and do a mounting base from here that will come down, kind of like it is in the movie. If you look, there's a part on the bottom of the TV, and then it connects to the wall. And the part that connects to the wall is going to connect to probably a modified section of the sideshow stand, because I want it to be a little taller than that. But it will sit up there. Probably have to do some work to make it balance better, because right now it is very, very front heavy. Which is why I keep putting the arms on top, because it balances it out. But that is, that's getting there. It's going to take some time, because it's just got a lot of weird things, and I have to kind of modify a lot of stuff from scratch on it. But it is coming, and I think it will be very cool once it's done. The last thing I want to talk about right now is this figure. that I did a while ago. If you've been watching my videos, I did it quite a while ago. In the spring. I can't believe I've almost been customizing for a year now. It'll be, I think I looked back, January 21st was my first video, which I believe I did like the first or second day I was working on projects. So it's getting there. I know it's only October. Anyway, back on track. This figure I made when I was still trying to get a Part 4 Mezco Jason, and definitely not representative of the work I can do now. If you were to commission a Part 4 Jason from me now, it would be a much nicer figure. I totally stopped using these ones with the the joint like that. Now I get all the ball jointed versions. And, but this is, it's not a bad figure. It is a decent figure. And, but I have no use for it anymore because I do have the Mezco version now. And I just wanted to, put it out there if anybody wants it. I'm gonna let it go for probably a pretty good price. I am going to redo this hockey mask because I have always hated this hockey mask. This hockey mask is really misshapen. So that will be redone and more accurate and more representative of my current skills, but I'll probably try to paint it like this figure, or maybe I'll just get carried away and repaint it. But I just wanted to gauge if anybody's interested. Even, if there is things you'd like to see changed about it that's just mild sculpt or paint things, we can talk about it if you are interested in it. We could see if that's doable. But here's a look at the head sculpt if you haven't seen it before. I was pretty proud of this when I did it. And like I said, it was my replacement until I can get a Mezco one in my collection. So maybe there's somebody out there who wants a Mezco one really badly, and this would find a good home for that, since it's just sitting in a drawer in my room right now. But also, another reason I'm not interested in it is this chap back here has similar taste in pants. So you can kind of see where that may be going, even though this body is cut off. I am still currently accepting commissions. I could probably take a couple more. I don't want to take too many, but definitely can handle a few more of them if anybody wants to get some custom stuff done. And so just, PM me, or PM me if you're interested in this guy as well, as he falls over. And, fitting into this guy since it was Jason's original massive death. But yeah, I will see you guys sometime in November. Later.